Welcome back to another episode of Disco Elysium. Wow, I sounded so enthusiastic. That's great. We can finally venture into the first curtains. Here we go. Let's go in. See a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. The doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little Siamese wards. Her shadow looming over it like an omen. Small, terrified O escapes from the place just to look away, her round face buried in her hands. A save? Not a fan of spooky stuff, even though it's ghostly silhouettes of hair dryers. Yes. Vaguely androgynous, unmanly haircut threatens her masculinity. Right. Guarded door, heavy door with missing handle stands before it, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of 70 trinkets and charms. It should be locked. Lock the door with the key. After exerting some force, you manage to turn the key. It's eerily silent. The door slightly open, letting a draft of cold air into the room. Fuck it, I'm going first. Not a pussy. Fucking Jim. The fuck? And is stripping from the back. Shot put ball. Oh, maybe. Can I use it as a thing for the? Oh, he wants to talk to me.
What is this place?
Stares at dusty training equipment. I think it may be the Artemiteps boxing club for young athletes. I think you're right. No one's been here in ages. Doubt the electricity still works. Find a flashlight if you want to go on. Beam on. Extra dust showing a faint beam of daylight. And that dark. Eerie feeling rising in your chest. What if there's a reason why no one's been here? Let's go get the flashlight. It's a ghost! Run away! She would be so spooked. Gotta try this. I'm gonna try giving the guy all that I found.
We're still waiting for a replacement for the bull you sent sinking.
I found one! Old Veteran stares at the shot put on his reserved voice. What is this? Are you mocking us? This isn't for pet tank. No, no need to get angry again, Renee. I'm sure the officer tried his best. It's not like there's a bull kiosk here in Martinez. Exactly, and I really did try. Trying is worth as much as accomplished, in this case, almost nothing. Takes the bull. You tried to right the wrong. Still a gram better than like nothing. Hey. Easy. You did it. Like a professional video game player. Toolbox. I need a flashlight. I also need this one. Alright, thanks. I'm good. This is so cool. This game is so good. Love it so much. I've been playing since, I don't know, but like 6 hours or something. God. Might even be more. Here we go. Head on in. Barbell lies on the floor. The color is one of. It's 60 kilograms. So try how much size of this weight. But well, what kind of beast it's dealing with. There's no colors in the barbell. Safety has. Look, Kim, it's a trap. No collars on the barbell. You're right. Weights may fall off. Better not touch him. What kind of bastard would just remove the collars? Head up here. Birds? Birds of prey? Always blocked. Window panes and debris. There remains of 24-hour window repair. This is spooky. Whoa. Scared the shit out of me. Over here. Large demijohn full of strange liquid. Wild animals stare at you in the dark, stuffed and haunted. What the fuck? I don't want to do this. Airship rotors covered in spiderwebs. Behind you have blades. Naked mannequin torso. Strange yellow color. Money? Blue velvet, softer touch, moth-bitten. Is this Emma's atelier? Oh yeah, it's like that. It's everything from that house. Oh no, I can get in the room with the recording. Oh shit, no thank you. Guys with slipstream printer and limited production schedule filament memory. Someone try to reconceptualize the business here. I don't get it. Look, the skies and rollerblades both bear the same slipstream logo. One failed to turn profit and pivoted to other. Question is, which did they start with and which did they pivot to? Good question. Where's a strange leap of imagination, yet they still fail. How bad? Reality is ruthless. Isn't it the slipstream thing that where the recording was? Spoke to me? More money! This Project Dread board. Flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches and schemes. Ancient cave mural. More writing has faded with age, but you still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been into the board. Look at the drawings. These live pointy-eared creatures, different types of welkins. Autumnal candle welkins. Casting wax-based magic. Translucent welkins. Organs shining under their skin, and even other welkins, healing from the vast emptiness. Sideral? Who are all these creatures? Fantasies of a tortured fever mind? You'd adopt one of those welkins. Sona, no longer a mere man, but a welkin. One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however. Examine. It's Barhamira, High Welkin. Face white, scarred like cracked marble. Clearly a Welkin supremacist. All non-Welkin races will be purged. Alder, the Dweorg, humans and even the Headless Men, all of them purged. Imagine a world filled only with Welkin, Green Welkin, Red Welkin, High Welkin to rule them all. I can't help but comment. An inordinate amount of time is going to draw on these little Welkin creatures. Why would anyone spend so much time on this? Some people really like building a world. I think even for a game. What are these creatures? Who drew them? Were they real? So many questions. They look like concept art for a project. Not really real. One of them is a Welkin supremacist. Political commentary. Great beard too. Keep notes at the Welkin's facial there. Well, it's been educational. Move on. Photos. Photo collage. Barren icy landscapes. Entire oceans frozen from shore to shore. See primitive oil rigs built into glacier by boreal Dweorg. Yurts under snow, great mammoths like beasts of burden. Albeit dark and cold, this vision also feels cozy in its own way, like eggnog or morphine. Much needed respite from our own world. Hint postcard reads: Eat death scenario. Desperate fight for geothermal energy across the world as Ural becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the What is schedule? Monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minima, and GPI spend the marker drawn grid. Grand scheme of production and money. Looks a bit like an academic calendar, much more brutal. Mini meeting. It's part of a bigger framework managing work called RUN Station 1. Tried to implement it a few years ago but failed. What happened? Breakthrough imminent. Time goes on, the number of boxes grow rarer and rarer. The floor becomes empty snowfield of the final days. Failure and regret dwell in it. It looks frigid, ice filled, and nothing could click. That made no sense. The lieutenant looks at the frigid ice field of nothingness and concludes, looks like they didn't make it. Note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, see the prod schedule filament for the... Oh, one I found. The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out the three slogans, all in, tune out, rural, untethered, and heat death. Full text reads, heat death of universe is the new black, and our nose has biggest advancement in role-playing system since the 30s. No fucking games. White morning. Okay, I guess smaller spores rise. Plus 20% zoom out distance. All MOT learning caps increased by 1. Interesting. Oh damn, there's a lot of them. Oh, there's the thing here. Box. Mainframe. Is some kind of machine with cube-shaped heart, wired framework, keyboard, rectangular on-off button, piece of paper still hangs from the printer. Radio computer. The lieutenant, watching the circle around the machine, is in there without anyone's sight. He sounds surprised and a bit cautious. You guys should turn it on? I have one of these down at the station, but I never really learned how to use it. I think we can learn. Turn it on. Machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. Hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open. Inside the compartment, empty like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left tangling, disconnected. Filament you have found would fit perfectly. Alright, I'm gonna do that. Insert the production schedule. Like a smooth drawer, the filament slides into the computer, the play keys start blinking. Let's play. Bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. Have you stirred the ghost of the doomed commercial area from its rest? Could this be its dismembered heart beginning to flutter? Static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air. Good afternoon, Fortress. Accident on Rue de St. Gilles Lane is east in Sludian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat, this is a production schedule. Is this the... fuck. What is the production schedule? The filament you've inserted into the reader. Ah, right, thanks. That was a question. Have you inserted it into the core? Yes. Good. Please repeat the password. Password, of course. AI would have a password. That's where there's a human administrator involved. I'm really bad at password. Can you give me a hint? No. Hint system is not part of the protocol for the repeater station. Is it my birthday? Still no. There's the police. Please open this thing. Voice recites, I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder. Fortress accident. Without filing a warrant with Lintel 1, can't give you access to this filament. I'm afraid we're not doing that, unless we want to wait for a moment. Now, can you please repeat the password? The voice in the machine asks again. She sounds cold in the damp air. I don't know the password. Received. I will register this login attempt. Don't worry, passwords have a way of turning up sooner or later. Anything else I can do? Why did you call me Fortress Accident? Fortress Accident is a company whose name the terminal you're currently using has been registered. Any other information? One moment. Here I'll flip through a catalog before without studious care. Fortress Accident SCA produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalog says. Not bad. And what is that? This interactive call-on radio play? A static grounds a response. Any other questions here? Or ask when the connection finally improves? What are you? Machine or are you alive? Yes, I'm alive. I'm 74 years old and my name is Yvonne. Lieutenant whispers into your ear. He repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid. Yvonne, my partner tells me that you're here because radio computer guys are all paranoid. You're merely cautious, says the old lady. It's my job to protect our filaments. As the password repeater at the East Insulidian station. Okay, but where are you? How do you know where I am? I work as a repeater at the East Insulidian repeater station. It's my job to know where you are. Accident. As for me, well, some static. Then sitting in my cubicle surrounded by a wall of radios. Doesn't it get lonely in there? Did it get lonely doing this job? Lonely? First time you hear a chuckle, rustle of static, where would it get lonely? You don't talk to people all day. That's why she does. Now, please tell me if anything else. Okay, that's done. Print. Nothing else. Okay, I need to find his password, I guess. Here. Frequency fireplace. Whole thing resembles Kedron mosaic tiles, very pedantic. Hold on, how do I know what Kedron mosaic tiles are supposed to look like? History class. With a textbook open, studying the roots of our civilization, those aquarelle blue tiles look beautiful in the sun. Radio frequencies seems UKV 1236, UKV 1237, UKV 1239. Some written notes too, sparse and cryptic. Radio frequencies for what? Unclear. Looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Dealing with something medical? Think so? The web is composed of radio station. I'll leave back to one red heart, the Game Master. Oh. This one can listen in on any station it wants. Wait, who's the Game Master? Someone very important. The leader of a massive on-air game built by these people. Conductor for hundreds of game story threads that pass through the Game Master frequency. It's a game. Who's playing? Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like. A list of names under stations suggests people across 6 Solas will be playing. Mundi, Insulind, Katla, Grad, Samara, and even Ilmara. All of this gone, left unrealized. There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off. My god. Lieutenant leans closer, his finger tracking the maddening rhythm. It's the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became. Why'd say that? Schedule. That's at the calendar on the chalkboard, wiping his marker-stained fingers clean. No doom when I see it. The company was running out of money. What else? Nothing. It's just lines on marble. Echo from time long ago. Long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages. I use it. That's a no. Password over here, maybe? Scribblecast notebook, developer of the most advanced RPG in the universe. In here.
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
Just a failed business. The only question is, what the hell were they making? Yeah, that is the question. Lieutenant takes a step back, in his hands. One of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it. Make it work on radio computer. Utter madness. A compliment. What do you think happened to the company? No idea. Stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard. What were they planning? How were they planning to do that? Call in stations. Has anyone done this before? To my knowledge, like automated games in Grad, Messina, Gunning, Stain, place with industry. Not in Revachol, west, among the ruins. I don't think anyone has attempted to create an intersolary game before, we just don't have the technology. This was a role-playing game? Indeed, that's Welkins. Dead giveaway. I see the shockboard. Role-playing games loves... Role-playing people love that stuff. Or looks like a modified version of Viral board game. With heat dev thrown in. Super cool. We should give them 1 million of real immediately. This game is too good to be left unfinished. Sure. Wow. Indeed, it's ambitious. They were insane. But they could finish this. Yes. Especially in here. Kim looks around in the derelict room. Pipes howl, rat crosses the floor. In front of your feet. Okay, let's keep moving. Maybe I want to go in here actually. Door. Fuck, there's a bear. With red eyes. Honey! The fuck are you, Mr. Bear? Ice bear fridge. You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost and the bear's eyes are glowing red. The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy? What is this thing? It looks like a giant ice bear. Lieutenant doesn't answer. Eyes are glued to the animal. A sharp slice of light shines out from its mysterious belly door. Alright, let's open the door. A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. It's at the inside of a refrigerator. Terence takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster. His hand has found the holster of his gun. Relax, Kim. It's a fridge. Of course, giant ice bear shaped fridge. Relaxes his hand. Face bathed in the harsh light on the door. Look inside. Shelves are empty. All I can see crumpled ice cream wrappers, brand name Revachol ice cream. Handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge. Take the note. Look at the ice cream wrapper. Friendly carton bear smiles back. Cellophane wrapper. Paper still smells of vanilla and chocolate. What is this? What is a giant bear-shaped fridge doing in an abandoned cellar in the first place? With the electricity on? Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge. Lieutenant reaches for one of the wrappers, stares in the light. You're trying to sell ice cream from this for carnivore? No, says the lieutenant. What an unfortunate marketing choice. What's even worse, the bear's still costing them money to this day. Lieutenant points to red sneaky cable running from the fridge. The fridge buzzes with energy. Electricity bill on this thing. Catastrophic. Look at that thing that we got. Note is written with blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. Each magnets have left spots on its surface. Does it say anything interesting? Let's go to read. This is tangential at best, but Lieutenant's detective instinct is still active. Read it. Someone has scribbled S. Can't believe offsite copy is still here. Illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio. Had to hide it somewhere safe. You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream marker. Please take it home ASAP, it's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Elysium. You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy frozen ice cream maker. Take it home, okay? Wrote it. Someone from the radio game company. There's. I see this left their property lying around there. Maybe they have to leave memory? That's a plausible hypothesis. What's a filament memory? Oh yeah, okay. Who's the illiterate ginger kid? Local miscreant probably. Or tons of them running around. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Central furnace. Looks like the furnace has a face. Agony. What is this thing? A furnace? Looks like it. Like an old central furnace used to heat the building. Connected to the chimney. Open the door, gingerly peeks inside. No one has used it in ages. No sign of any recent fire. Look inside it. Dark and grimy here. Dark as you can hear shatter. It's coming from above. Voice. Several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber upstairs. Echo is prominent. It's impossible to discern what the voices are saying. What's producing? What are you doing? It sees you climb. When he sees you climb half the way inside the furnace. I'm not sure, Kim, but I think I can hear someone talking upstairs. Wait, really? Look at the ceiling. I should investigate if someone is upstairs. Why would I do this? Is there a good reason for me to do this? Smear your hands with coal. Flash layer of coal now covers her skin, sinking into wrinkles. Hands look. Feel the spirit of Ramot Karsei, ancient hero of Grad, pulsing for you. All that's left is to cover your face in war paint. Hadramut Karsai, smear your cheeks black with coal. 3 dangerous stripes appears on you, telling stories of a wild soul. What are you doing? I'm the reincarnation of an ancient Ilbaran warrior. Please wipe your face clean, officer. No, you're a proud warrior. Keep it. Not doing it. Yes! These 3 stripes gives you strength in this dangerous realm. It would be foolish to remove them. We're exploring this dark place and I need the protection of my war paint. And this protects you. This traditional war paint will grant me safe passage with the spirits that guard this place. Okay, sure. Go ahead. Love this. All of these wires. What is this thing? Ice cream maker. Nice. Open it. Over here. Shadow, there's the hidden doorway there. Big. 2 rusty rifles. Hidden above piping. They look inoperable. Take them though, please. I want to stuck some busted guns beneath the ceiling. Hole in the wall. 3 bricks have fallen off, revealing a cup behind the wall. Too dark to see in. Look, there's a hole in the wall. Shine light in on the hidden compartment. There is, yes. Also be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want to take a look? Oh heck yeah. Your hand reaches deep into the darkness and spiderwebs rummaging around. Find rusty rifles hidden away. Rifles, Kim! Lieutenant steps closer. Is any good? Also are rusty and inoperable like the rest, but one catches your eye. Bolt action model with a fine wood stock. Better cosmetic order than the others. Take it. You're a police officer. Police officers carry guns. That looks nice. Old Bell McGraw from the Revolution. Lieutenant holds notes with approval. Eyes are gleaming. Seems to no longer be functional, but still a beautiful thing in its own way. Where are we? Old bunker from Revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. Must be an old weapons cache. What does this mean? There are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around Martinet. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might come in useful in the future. Cool. Cool. Oh, an ice cream maker. It's still running. Storage machine is buzzing like an old submarine. There's a hand-cranked ice cream churn on top. Electric freezer appears to be frozen shut. Try the crank. Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring old shallow dreams. In the distance you hear water dripping. It's all gone now. Never become a poet or an Try to crack open the lid. Slip your fingers under a frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get the good grip. A pry bar would come in handy here. Want to try again, you need to have the pry bar in your hand. Okay. I have a pry bar over here. Don't need a fucking bag. Do it. Pry bar not strong. What? How do we get a stronger pry bar? Money! Two cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the iceberg fridge and the black one to ice cream maker. I'll unplug the black one. Close to you dies with soft electrical purr. Why do you do that? I don't know why I unplugged it. I do things without any reason. I think it might be easier to open this if I can get it warmer so it's not like frozen shut. Insane mesh tank. Tank top I mean, not a tank. Mama. I do like conceptualization though. I'm gonna keep it for now. Intercom wires. Bird. Maybe I can open it now. Okay, so the machine is unplugged now. That kinda helps it. Turn the crank again. Right, so that didn't do much. Need a stronger pry bar. Whoa, money. What's in here? Cellar window. Those feet shuffling by on the street. Get up here? Oh. Interesting. So now I need to go the other side. Alright, this is kind of creepy. Here. Safety curtains. Oh yeah. Covers half the room, blocking away into a colossal industrial chimney. Must be where the entity lives. Directly above the central furnace in the cellar. The voice probably came from here. Ooh. Knock on it. What an odd thing to do. Nothing happens. Harder. Harder! Your fist hurts now. Must be another way to wake up whoever's in there. Maybe we can try yelling into the furnace downstairs. Floorboards creak. Come on, lever. Lives here, dude. Postcard? Alright, let's try try screaming in there. Hello! Something breaks loose on you. In you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney step. The shadow of tiny voices above suddenly ceased then. You're a woman's voice. You've awakened the entity. Hello? Are you there? Speak to me. Alright. Sound of a curtain being pulled aside. Alright. We will do that in the next episode of Disco Elysium. This game, I can't explain how much I like it, but this game is right up my alley. It's... God damn it. I like it so much. But I'll see you in the next episode. I can feel my voice is starting to die, so I can probably just do one more episode this like session before I fucking die. Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.